today on the channel we got Jennifer Lopez, Beyoncé, and others react to Diddy's list, bruh. Attorneys release shocking details. So yeah, we're going to check out this 10-minute video. Hope you guys sit throughout this video. So basically, there's a list of all the people that attended Diddy's parties. Oh, I think it's a list. Yeah, I think it's a list that attended Diddy's parties, not a list that where the people that are involved with Diddy is on. But yeah, let's check this one out.
I like taking my hair out like this. It reminds me like when I was 16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block. A crazy little girl who used to be wild and no limits, all dreams.
Guys, they just released the entire list of everybody that's partied with P. Diddy.
Oh yeah.
And did God knows what. And the list is long, I'm telling you, it is extremely long.
Since Diddy has been indicted, the deafening silence in the entertainment scene has finally been broken. Hollywood is in premium chaos following the latest bombshell from Diddy's ongoing trial. Several media sources just confirmed that Diddy has already ratted some celebs out as a form of cooperation to get a lesser sentence. And child, some of the names alleged on the infamous Diddy list? These new developments probably fueled the rumor that Jay-Z and Beyoncé's silence on this whole Diddy scandal was intentional because they've been caught in the crossfire. It has been alleged that the Carters have been making some really powerful plays behind the scenes to insulate themselves from this mess and let Diddy take the fall along with everyone else. And
I'm telling you now, Beyonce and Jay-Z is much more powerful than Diddy.
even Jennifer Lopez has found herself in the crossfire of this unprecedented trial that could shake the whole entertainment industry to its core. J-Lo has managed to stay clear of this once-in-a-generation scandal for as long as she could. But now that the freaky list is out, she has been fully dragged into it, and Miss Girl is nowhere to be found. It's like she completely disappeared off the face of the earth and has limited the comment sections of her IG. J-Lo actually has a valid reason to be scared because her history with Diddy stretches back over 2 decades when they were the hottest celebrity couple, and also around the time when Diddy actually started getting into freak-offs and all. So the chances that J-Lo is sitting on some serious tea are pretty high. Several sources close to J-Lo have revealed she is distraught that her name is being pulled back into the negative narrative she thought she left behind. It seems like J-Lo didn't see this coming, or at least didn't expect that Diddy's legal battles would get this bad. And when it comes to J-Lo, she was involved in the 1999 incident when she and Diddy were together and went to a nightclub called Hot Chocolate at Midtown's Club New York in December 1999 to celebrate the release of Shine's soon-to-be-released album. Based on reports, when it reached around 2:20 a.m., Diddy accidentally knocked a drink out of a patron's hand named Matthew Allen, whose street name is Scar. Apparently, Scar didn't think it was an accident, and he confronted Diddy about knocking down his drink. One thing led to another, egos were bruised, were fired, and Natanya Rubin, who was caught in the fire, confirmed that J-Lo smuggled the Bang Bang into the club, and she is the one who handed it to Diddy before they ran away. Immediately after the incident, J-Lo and Diddy sped away in a 1999 Lincoln Navigator, but ran a red light and were pulled over by the police. Based on police reports, they were in possession of a stolen 9mm, which was found in the trunk, and they were both arrested. But J-Lo's horror show didn't end there, because the next 14 hours were spent in a cell, and a police source said she took turns crying unintelligibly and sobbing uncontrollably. Eventually, both Diddy and J-Lo walked away, but unfortunately, Shine was the fall guy for the incident because J-Lo lied to the jury about what happened and protected Diddy. Guys, this right here, this is what they are gonna get J-Lo for. And the unfortunate thing for J-Lo is that people like Shine and Natanya are willing to collaborate with the feds. Natanya even said that she is willing to have the fragments taken out of her face for ballistics evidence because she's happy to have the case reopened. Like, she is willing to have a doctor remove a part of it from her face so that they can use it as evidence if need be for the trial, even if it will cost her her life. You see, according to Natanya, at the time when the incident happened, people believed Diddy more than her. But at the time, she couldn't do anything because 1, Diddy was more powerful, duh, and 2, she was also a mother, and her focus was just getting to her kid safely. But now she feels like justice finally needs to be served.
Why are they dragging it out like this? We came here for the list, but why are they dragging it out like that, bruh? I thought it was gonna be like a name of all the a list of all the names, right? That's why you clicked on the video. That's why I clicked on the video to check out the names, then react to it and see who is in there that we didn't expect to be in there. Now we're getting more information about J-Lo. Well, we know J-Lo has been, hey ho, like, you know what I mean, man.
Down for her involvement and for lying in front of a jury.
Irony is, there was a grand jury. We all had to go and speak at the grand jury. J-Lo testified at the grand jury. as did many other people. It needs to be reopened because if that is in fact the case, she carried the in and she lied to the grand jury.
But it's not just J-Lo. Beyonce and Jay-Z are scrambling to get their names cleared too, since the news came out
no
that the
way
Carters
they
are
can.
allegedly working against Diddy in an attempt to insulate themselves from the potential pitfalls of this drama. Even Ashton Kutcher, who was once close buddies with Diddy, is thinking of relocating to Europe with his family to save himself from all the drama. Ashton Kutcher's PR team also released a statement saying Ashton regrets his friendship with Diddy. He feels lied to, betrayed, taken for granted, and manipulated. The same source went further to say that if Ashton is contacted, he would be fully supportive, as he has nothing to hide. Then there is Meek Mill, who is currently in Africa and has been saying that he is ready to pay $100,000 to get his name cleared of Diddy's mess. But it doesn't end there. Celebs like Denzel Washington, Lori Harvey, LeBron James, Stevie J, Young Miami are some of the top names that are being alleged to be on the list.
Okay, so you remember I told you I pretty much lived at the Mondrian in the early 2000s when I was in LA, until I moved to another hotel that didn't try to turn me into a drug addict and make me a witness to SA crimes. Now, a lot of people don't know, but Denzel, for a large part of his career, was a raging cocaine head.
See, what did I tell you guys in the last videos, bro? These people that you are seeing in front of screens, that is not the real people. You literally have to spend days with people to really know who they are. But sometimes you have to spend days, you still don't know who the people really are, bruh. You have to see the people, not the character of the people. But yeah, you have to see the people for who they really are. You can't just assume that this person is a nice person based off the movies you watched on them or the songs that they sung or whatever they have done in the entertainment industry. You can't just go from that, guys. That is the most, like, you can't judge a book by its cover, but you should be judging, bro. Yeah. This little woman needs to be protected as well.
And I can say that because I know he snorted with my uncle.
Ooh.
But what I will say is that he was always very discreet and very professional. Before he would go into a big role, he would exercise his demons.
Okay, look.
He would check into a hotel, and he would work it out for a week or two.
Okay.
She has a lot of
no
information.
disrespect to family. We'll talk about it on Jack Right Uncensored. How about that?
What do you mean, no disrespect to family?
Because I got questions.
No, because the Mondrian came to me and asked me if I wanted to move my hotel room. And they were going to give me a suite that was $2,000 more than the suite I was already paying for. And I thought it was a scam. And they said, Mr. Washington is booking out the floor. Your room is the only room left, ma'am. We will give you one of the top suites, and you move into there for no extra charge. I didn't believe him.
The news of Diddy writing a detailed list of everyone who has been involved with him in one way or another has sent all of Hollywood into a frenzy, with every celebrity doing all they can to keep from being named in this ongoing trial. It's safe to say that if you've been naughty with Diddy, it's high time you lawyer up, because the hurricane is fast approaching and you don't want to get swallowed. The most shocking of this latest development is the ongoing trial that every day someone new is coming out to sue Diddy. Just recently, a total of 120 victims claimed a civil suit against Diddy, which included a 9-year-old. If you're wondering how they came about 120 people, a major hotline was set up for alleged victims of Diddy. And you won't believe that in just 10 days, 3,000 people had already filed a complaint. After reviewing each complaint, the lawyers narrowed it down to 120 people who had a strong case. The lawyer representing the 120 victims in the civil case revealed half of the plaintiffs are men, and some of them experienced Diddy's and his accomplices' torture when they were just 14 or 15 years old. The lawyer also noted that most of the victims were allegedly used at parties and so-called auditions set up by Diddy across New York, LA, and Florida. According to the lawyers, more than half of the victims filed reports with the police or at the hospitals they were checked into. They revealed substances like ketamine were found in some of the victims' systems, which only gets crazier the more you think about it. And now, new reports have emerged that the baby oil that was used during these parties was actually laced with a banned substance called GHB, which is also called the R drug, as it makes you lose control of your senses. The lawyer representing the 120 victims against Diddy just revealed the most messy and not so surprising update that would probably shock you. According to Tony Busby, the lead lawyer, many big-name celebrities have already reached out to him in a bid to settle with victims behind the scenes to keep their names far from the lawsuit they filed against Diddy. Busby confirmed that they have found resolutions for some of the victims he's representing in an interview, saying, "In every single case, especially cases like this, we fully understand that it's in the best interest of the victims that we attempt to resolve these matters without filing a public lawsuit. We have managed to secure a settlement with a handful of individuals, many of whom you've heard of before." The fact that these big names are reaching out to the victims to settle out of court just shows you how rotten and despicable those freak-off parties were. These fresh accusations
Why does Diddy have mouthwash in his hand? Did you see on the clip there? Why does Diddy have mouthwash in his hands, bruh? At the party, why is he having mouthwash in his hand? What is he? Why do you want to wash his mouth in front of all those dudes, bruh? That's just crazy. Just see here. Let me see.
just shows you how rotten and
There, that is mouthwash, right? That is mouthwash right there. I wonder why Diddy has it in his hand. What was he doing? Why is he cleaning his mouth?
despicable those freak-off parties were. These fresh accusations got a lot of people wondering what must have happened to Justin Bieber and
Poor
Usher,
Justin,
who were
bro.
still in their teenage years when they were sent to the infamous Puffy Flavor Camp. Y'all remember that interview with Howard Stern where Usher was reflecting on the things he experienced while living with Diddy?
Moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp
There you go.
to learn some...
Flavor camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to...
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop.
Mind you, Usher was just 14 years old, and when he was sent to learn the so-called superstar lifestyle under Diddy, the pop star admitted he witnessed many things that got him confused at the time because he couldn't comprehend what he was looking at. When Howard asked him if he would send his kid to a Puffy camp, Usher replied with a capital N-O.
Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
Several media sources close to this trial just revealed that things are about to heat up significantly, and very soon it won't be just Diddy in the hot seat. They're saying that the profile of the people about to be dragged into this mess will shock the world. The craziest part of it all is that they're not being accused of just attending the freak-offs. They are alleged to be active participants and enablers of Diddy's criminal enterprise. If the rumors are true, it won't be long before these high-profile names are indicted and revealed to everyone. We are getting to the most interesting part of this infamous trial, and there's no doubt that new information will start coming out in droves. You don't want to miss out on this fresh info, and the best place you can get it is with us on our channel. So you need to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss out.
Shout out to this channel, bro. Shout out to this channel. Link of the channel will be in my description, obviously. Credit to this people that's creating content like this so we can stay up to date with these crazy accusations and allegedism. P. Diddy is really in the mud, bro, and he's going to put more people in the mud. You guys, bro, I'm telling you, things are getting heated, bro. Things are even getting more worse than before, guys. Like, literally, there's new information every single day on P. Diddy, bro. There's not a day that goes by since that guy's been in prison, bro. Like, there's something every day, bro. Like, literally, Monday to Sunday, there's something about Diddy. And have you seen me stop posting? No, bro. We are trying to keep track on this Diddy case. Like, we are literally studying it, bro. We're literally waiting on channels to release content. Or, like, literally do their research, bro. The researchers. People have connections and stuff to get information. Some of the information you don't need to. Like, how can I say? You shouldn't just believe anything that you see online. Because it shouldn't... I don't think it will... Oh my days, look at the camera. Not everything is 100% sure, you know. Not all of it is 100%. But I'm gonna end it right here because my camera is messing up at the moment, guys. So yeah, we see you guys on the next episode. Peace and be safe.